Today we're going to do a decrease or a bind off in the middle of a neck or any other project where you have stitches on a needle and you want to bind off the ones in the middle. We're using these double pointed needles. They're nice and sharp, really helping with the bind off. Using 3 stitch markers. Our nice Jody Long Chow, a fine merino superwash wool. And to show you what it looks like to have stitches bound off in the center of something, I have this handle of this bag, and see how these stitches here are supported by the way we've bound it off in the center. So we're going to start by counting our stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 stitches. So we need to put our center marker. I've got a black marker here to denote that it's the center marker. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Then we're going to bind off the 8 stitches in the center. So 2, 4. I'm going to put a marker here. On the other side. 2, 4. I'll put a stitch marker over there. So if we've counted correctly, there'll be 8 stitches across the middle and 5 on each end. Oh, that stitch marker was put in the wrong place. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, we're 1 over. Should have just been 4. Take it out, move it over 1. So now we're set up correctly. So first thing we're going to do is knit over to where we're going to start this project. I knit continental. Not everyone does. Oh, look, I have a split stitch there. See that split stitch? Let's put it back on the needle. Work the stitch. Slip the marker off. We're going to do a increase into the daughter stitch or the mother stitch off the right hand needle. So this is the daughter stitch, this is the mother stitch. We're going to drop a loop from the back and just knit into the back of the loop. Now we have this little sort of heart-shaped 2-stitch thing, and what it's going to do is it's going to help to support our bind off. So now we're going to bind stitch 1. We're pulling that stitch over. It appears to be, this stitch appears to be bound off, but really it is not. It's still live. We just used that little extra stitch we created. So we're binding off 1 stitch, 2 stitches, 3 stitches, and now we're at the marker. We've only bound off 3 stitches because we still have a live one. This is interesting to note because oftentimes we'll think that because the stitch has worked, it has been bound off, and it will cause you to have counting errors later, or stitch count errors later. Let's pull up this marker. Now we have, this is stitch 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're 7 stitches bound off, and we're at the other marker. So we still need to deal with this stitch to get it bound off to be at our 8. Pull off the marker, slip the stitch from the left hand needle to the right, bind the stitch out over, bind the stitch over, and then put it back onto the left needle, and then work the stitch. And then we're going to finish the row, and I'll show you the result. So now you can see how stable this bind off looks and how nice it looks when you go on to finish a sweater. There you go. Thanks and have a great day.